Clearly two in the past, new number, new lane. Got the dog pound behind me, go in my chain. Number 12 like Brady, but I'm still me. Pressure built different when you born to lead. Pocket calm like snow in December. Now I'm in the land, make the city remember. Ain't no clone, this a brand new script. Came from the two, now I'm flipping the script, yeah. Call me two, call me 12. Gold jersey, new era, welcome to the land. Number change, but the mission don't fade. AP watch and the ice still sway. From Boulder to Browns, levels to this whole digit, same door. I'm built for the man. 12 in the field, yes sir. QB 1-5. Let's cut 2 was the spark. 12 is the storm. I'm past the comparisons, now I perform. No more debates, no more doubt. They gon' feel me when I air it out. Same soul, New Jersey stitch. Legacy earned, never switch. Ain't just a number, it's a chapter flip. Now the league gotta deal with this. Yeah. Call me 2, call me 12. Coat jersey, new era, welcome to the land. Number change, but the mission don't fade. AP watching the ice still sway. From Boulder to Browns, levels to this home diction, same dog. I'm built for the man. Cove in the field, yes sir. QB 1-5. 12 ain't just a number, it's a statement. It's not about where I was, it's about where I'm going. Yeah, 808s, yeah, game time, chains on stealth. Whole league watching number 12. Cleveland cold, but the wrist still melt. Don't call me 2, I'm 12 myself. He went to in college, but now, so don't call me 2 no more. Call me 12. You clearly 2 in the past, new number, new lane. Got the dog pound behind me, go in my chain. Number 12 like Brady, but I'm still me. Pressure built different when you born to lead. Pocket calm like snow in December.
Affirm, it's out of Colorado. How you doing? 101. Got you 101 miles an hour. You have your license proof insurance on you? Yeah, I got her at 92. Yeah, what's in there? License or? I don't need registration, I just need license proof insurance. What's your social security number?
I'm pretty sure we all done seen it, man. I ain't gotta play it. I don't know, man. My computer acting stupid. They ain't want me to talk about it tonight. But guess what? I'm gonna talk about it tonight. They ain't want me to talk about it, man. Computer was acting crazy. Stream didn't kept buffering. I had to restart the computer 5 times, but we here. We here. And this is ridiculous, man. This is getting out of hand, bro. This is getting out of hand. I had it all pulled up for y'all too, man. Now I gotta find everything. Now I gotta find it all again. I had everything pulled up. I tell you one thing. Them talking about Shedeur. They talking about Shedeur. And he compared to Deshaun Watson. I had it up, man. I can't find it no more. Cause I think they done took it off. It was up here. It was up here. But hey, we done confirmed who the woman was. We confirmed who the woman was, bro. That Jasmine Hammond y'all were talking about the other night. I'm trying to. I had it up. I can't find it no more. I had it up. I can't even remember what article it was. I can't even remember what article it was. Because I had it up earlier. I had it up like 3 o'clock. I had it up. I was just waiting. And I had left and did something else. Let me see. Hold on. Messing up my live, bro. I was supposed to be jumping straight into it. And threw me all off. Wasn't that one neither. That was one of them though. Mary Kate be lying. That's the other one I had up. Okay. I wanted to go ahead and start that guy so y'all can come up in here. Cause I wanted to start at 7:15, but it wouldn't let me do it. But I appreciate y'all for coming. I still can't find that last one though. It might be this one. Yeah, that's it. Boom. There it is. There it is. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Yeah, DJ H. Hey, what's your name for real? Yo, what good, pimpin'? Colin Howell switched up quick. Yeah, we gonna take a look at him too. But I tell you, boy, if I got them other skin folk in here, I apologize. But white folk switch up on a black man real quick. Man, is they comparing Shedeur to Deshaun? Here it is right here. That even had his name mentioned in an article with Shedeur. I don't care what it say after that. Like, it's worth noting that Cleveland has an organization that has been lenient when it comes to its players' past legal issues. It most notably traded 3 first-round picks for quarterback Deshaun Watson, signed to a 5-year, fully guaranteed $230 million contract while he was in the midst of more than 20 different lawsuits alleging sexual misconduct. That ain't got nothing to do with a speeding ticket. Why even see? This the ridiculousness. This the ridiculousness. That thumbnail all the chain, but the AI's crazy, ain't it? I told you, the AI crazy. But nah, well, Don't worry about my name neither. But like I said, that is ridiculous to even put that in there. Then we're even more ridiculous. Hey, what ain't nobody talking about? Zach Edey charged with reckless driving after reported speeding more than 100 miles per hour in Indiana. Ain't nobody talking about him though. Ain't nobody talking about him though. Maybe because he was in from what I read, a Kia Sorento instead of a TRX truck. Myles Garrett was speeding. He flipped the car. I ain't know he flipped the car. I heard they say he was speeding. But nah, man. It's it's the name and the headline. That's why I wanted to talk about it yesterday, but he went live yesterday, so I had to do the live stream, and that was a big success, man. I appreciate y'all that came to that live stream last night. But hey, this is ridiculous. All these articles, man, these people talking about Shedeur maturity and all that. This must be the other traffic stop here.
What was the deal with the speed back there? You in 91 coming out of the 60 zone.
Yeah, this the other one. This the first ticket. This the first ticket right here. Why they comparing him to Ruggs, man? Ruggs was in a Lamborghini and wrecked the car and killed somebody. That's what I'm saying. I told y'all. I said one mistake. One mistake. I was talking about in the football, but off the field too. One mistake and it's over with. Man, ain't nobody worried about Cam Ward. That's all he do, bro. Like, look, let me tell you something about Cam Ward. I done been around dudes like that, bro. They always want to talk trash because they think they better than everybody, and they think they going to come in being the leader with that type attitude when it really become a detriment because now you become so annoying because I can't even talk to you because you already going to say something trying to be competitive and try to show me up all the time. I can't be around folk like that, bro. Like, it's good when we on the field playing, but all the time, like, come on, bro. Come on now. You can't do that at all. It Ruggs was drinking, too. You can't compare it. Man wasn't even doing nothing. And, like, the thing is, it be a whole bunch of people speeding. Everybody don't get caught. Everybody don't get caught.
What was the deal with the speed back there? You in 91 coming out of the 60 zone.
Oh, I didn't catch it.
You floored down. It hurt your truck rev up. You got license, registration, proof, insurance on you? Where are you guys coming from?
Hotel.
Where are you heading to?
My house.
Where's your house at? From Mississippi?
Here.
What's with the Mississippi ID? Okay.
You know you are. That's fine.
That was the college there.
Oh, Sanders. Gotcha. Okay.
You got a house.
That makes more sense. Okay. Alright, well, you have to do 91 and 65. You're coming out of the 69, you're at 65 when I got you. Okay. Alright, you got registration and insurance for the vehicle?
You gonna hear regardless. He didn't have that. He didn't have to show up at court. That's why I was talking about Mary Kay line.
91 and 65, okay?
The dealer played like,
Yeah,
yeah, for some reason with the years can come back for us, so I don't know why, but okay. Yeah, so you think it's 23? Okay, yeah, we'll change that. I put 25 for sure, so.
Here's the license back, Steph. Like I said before, here's the citation for the speed. There's a court date on the 16th if you wish to contest it. Otherwise, you can follow the prompts in the back to pay it online or over the phone, okay? You have any questions for me while I'm here? Alright, watch the speed for me, alright? Drive safe.
Like, who actually go to court unless you got a legitimate case to fight the ticket. That's the only reason why you go to court. Other than that, go ahead and pay that ticket online. Your insurance going up, you just go ahead and pay the ticket. It is. That's why I said people like that, they be trying to thinking they got something to prove all the time. When, like, bruh, just be yourself. Or maybe that is himself. And it get annoying, bruh. Cause like I was around, and then it be them same dudes that do that. They be like, man, you know what I did back in college. You know I did this in high school. I did this in college. I like, bro, we in the NFL, bro. We in a whole different level. What you did in college don't even matter now. Because I had a dude on my college team. He be like, man, well, back in high school, I did this. Back in high school, I did that. I like, bruh, we in college now. It don't matter what you did in high school. What are you doing right now? You couldn't have paid the same. Well, later that day. Yeah, you probably paid that ticket. It ain't nothing. They give you time to pay it. I done got 3 of them. I know. Let Cam Ward not have all the attention. And then when you go out there playing bad, hopefully he don't, but if you go out there playing bad, then he gonna get all the attention. But y'all said it though, did the lady. Y'all had it right. She was identified. They ain't give her no ticket though. Now she blowing up. Hey, what a way to to bring your lady to the national stage. I had looked up on their computer. Yeah, you can pay online. It's 24-hour court here for all defense. Oh, that's different then. I don't even know what you talking about. What is that? I don't know what that is. Pulled over in the hour early. Oh, man, but they're ridiculous, bro. Yeah, he your daddy's son. He your daddy's son. Same type women, boy.
Now connected to Savagev.
What that cat head is right here.
So yesterday, Shedeur Sanders got caught speeding over 100 miles an hour. He's a quarterback. Mike Tomlin often says 2 is a trend. Can't screw up 3 or 4 times. 2 is a trend. Just 2 times. I'm not sure if I need 2 times when you're a young quarterback. 1 bad judgment turns me off. But I have now, in the last couple of months, 2 things that really turn me off with Shedeur Sanders, who I have championed. That cringy, awful, legendary draft room. Bro, you're a B prospect. You know, your dad's prime time, who led with his ego for years. You gotta have a little self-awareness. I had more than one GM say, total turnoff. Come on, it's not the end of the world. It's a bad look. And now, this. 100 miles an hour. Yep. All you fanboys, go ahead. Manziel, Baker, Deshaun Watson, defended it to the hilt on your Reddit account. Sorry. Don't minimize it. Don't pander. This is not good for a quarterback. Not good. As of today, and I've said this for years, I do not cling to opinions. New information, new opinion. I'm an airline pilot. We got a storm coming. Here's the latest radar. I'm changing my route, not flying headfirst into it. I don't think about them the same. There was a moment I thought Will Levis, about 4 months out from the draft, had a chance. And I turned on Will Levis when he started showing up like a bodybuilder, gun show. And I had 2 NFL coaches, both needing quarterbacks, who text me. Got my number and text me. They're like, this is the exact conversation we are having in our building right now. 2 NFL coaches, head coaches. They're like, bro, we're laughing watching this. It matters. New information. Legendary. 100 miles an hour. Judgment is 50% of being a quarterback. When you fall to 144 in the draft and then try to match that number behind the wheel of a car, yeah, I don't think the same. You ignored signs with Manziel and Baker. And apparently, based on the traffic violation, Shedeur was avoiding some signs too, the ones that say stop. I feel differently today. I'm not as high on him. I'm not sure he's mature enough. Now I'm going to have to like Kenny Pickett.
Bruh, this is exactly what I be talking about. It don't take, bruh, I'm telling you, when white folks start paying you and you start taking their money, they switch up on you like that after one thing. In this case, he got 2 tickets. Like, who has not been speeding? You just haven't got caught if you ain't got no ticket. And a lot of us done got caught. Either it's by the school camera, the real police. You done got pulled over and got a ticket. It happens. He just happened to have 2. And you can't compare him to Baker Mayfield and Johnny Manziel. Them 2 characters was out of character. For real. That's what I'm saying. Drugs. Baker Mayfield acting tough, grabbing in nuts and all. Hey, bruh. But that's where they go, bruh. I'm telling you, it's always a double standard. When you a black quarterback, a black man taking that white man money, and you on a profile, you got a high profile, and you on this type stage where they talking about you all the time, you cannot mess up, not even a little bit. You can't even mess up a little bit. Like, they want him to walk a so straight, narrow line that he got drafted in the 5th round. He trying to go 144.
Yesterday, Shedeur Sanders got caught.
Like, bruh, come on, bruh. But your son or daughter get a speeding ticket. Oh, you know, that's just Jimmy in the scat pack and the Hellcat. I told him not to go that fast. He probably get a warning. Like, come on, bruh. They blowing this out of proportion. Now all of a sudden, he ain't mature enough. I tell you, boy, this is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous, boy. I'm getting tired of talking about him every day just because of this foolery. What that one was? Yeah, well, clickbait. You and many other Cleveland local media continue to be drama-stringing reporters with no sources or facts. Don't put words in my mouth so you can put food on your table. I'm not your puppet. Hey, I bet you if Shedeur would have said something like that, that would have been all over the news. But that Baker Mayfield, though. But that's the type of character I'm talking about. Shedeur wouldn't have said nothing. It's crazy. Then what that other clip talking about they're gonna be starting the rookie. See, I had all this, man. It messed me up. Cause I had it all up already, man. Computer was acting stupid. Here it is right here.
Quarterback race.
I feel like Flacco probably has his spot reserved, and then it's going to be 3 for 2. So you got those 3 young guys competing for the 2 spots, and I would say, based off of Gabriel where he was picked, based off of the ability, and I go back to Shedeur was my 20th player. He's a first-round caliber player. Like talent-wise, both those guys I think have a huge advantage over Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett has to be light years better than each of them to make the teams. To me, I think Joe Flacco is just in case they don't feel like they can be competent at the position, then you insert Joe. I think their week 1 starter is going to be, I think it's going to be one of those 2 rookies. I really feel that way.
Really? So you think Flacco will just wind up being a veteran presence in the quarterback room?
I think you have to learn this year. They made that trade, so they've got some ammunition for next year, and I'm just starting to peek at some of these quarterbacks. I'll have a better feel for what that could look like here over the next month. Next year at this time, they have to know what they have in those 2 rookies. They have to see them. They got to get one of them. And that's why, to me, I don't think you waste time. It's not, okay, let's let Joe Flacco, let these guys get comfortable, and then we can kind of maybe see who wins it between those 2 guys, and we insert them in week 8, week 10. Like, you have to evaluate these 2 kids that you just drafted so that next year at this time, before the draft, before this next draft, you have some clarity of what you have on campus.
Man, this I just reading y'all comment, bro. Then they talking about cutting them. Like, bro, y'all gave Deshaun Watson $230 million. He had 20 plus women talking about sexual allegations. 20 plus. And y'all gave him $230 million fully guaranteed. No way out. No clause in it. No nothing. Y'all gave that man exactly what he wanted, and he still was suspended and still got hurt and ain't played a full season in Cleveland yet. But they talk about Shedeur for getting a speeding ticket. 2 speeding tickets. He ain't touched no woman. He ain't violate no woman. He ain't had no wreck. He wasn't smoking. He wasn't drinking. He was just trying to get home. He had been at that Cleveland Browns facility all day. I'll be trying to put that pedal to the metal to get home to that bed too. Man, I'm getting tired of hearing them keep bringing it up. He is the 5th round pick. Come on. You know why he really was a 5th round pick. They keep trying to justify him being a 5th round pick like he wasn't projected in a top 3. Everybody was saying he's so good, he projected top 3. Cam Ward was nowhere. They were talking about Shedeur, Travis, and Carter. They barely were talking about Carter. I need to find an old one. Let me see, August 2024. That's what I need. I need one back that way. Way too early NFL mock draft. Here we go. Like, look at this, bro. They even had Carson Beck up here. They had Shedeur at number 9. Look at this. This was August 29th, 2024. They had Quinn Ewers at number 7. Carson Beck at number 6. Shedeur at number 9. Travis at 11. Cam Ward at 15. What's going on? They still ain't gonna play him because they gonna put Dylan Gabriel in there first. They had Dylan Gabriel, a dual Carter at 18. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm flabbergasted. That's what I am. Flabbergasted. Nah, man, they ain't gonna start Shedeur. They playing, bro. Then they gonna Mary Kate, Tony, and all them. If he do start playing, well, training camp, we already know he gonna do good. And then they gonna bring this mess back up. Well, you know he did get them 2 speeding tickets. You know he did get them 2 speeding tickets. We had maturity questions back then. Man, get out of here, bro. Look at this. What date was this? December 31st, 2024. They had Trevor going first. The wide receiver going 2. Cam Ward 3. Shedeur 4. 5th round well. 5th round well. Every mock draft I click on didn't have him in the 5th round. Nowhere. The boy was in the top 3, top 5. If not that, top 10. You know what? Everybody not more relevant. We still talking about Shedeur. Yeah, we know Dylan Gabriel was scared. I mean, he a big human being. Nah, I ain't saying they tricking us. What I'm saying is they gonna try everything possible not to play Shedeur. And now they just got more ammo to add to it, which it doesn't have nothing to do with football. That's what I don't like. This ain't got nothing to do with how that boy been playing on the field. Nothing. How he drive his TRX that got 700 horsepower. Easily can go over 100. If you just tap the pedal, like, it's ridiculous, bro.
I'm going to learn. I got to learn from them.
Was it dumb? Yes.
Yes.
Was it reckless? Yes. It shouldn't. He doesn't need to get cut over this.
No, and anyone that says cut the guy because he has 2 speeding tickets, shut the hell up. Like, stop. That all said, he's saying, I'm learning. I'm going to learn. I got to learn from this. Okay, I'm going to hold you at your word. I'm going to hold you at your word and still trust that you are going to view this as a learning experience. And we have to understand that if he doesn't learn from these incidences, then there's going to be major consequences.
I want to.
Bro, they act like he was out there drinking and driving, swerved out the road. We gotta get to it real quick. See, man, I'm gonna say it again. I had all this set up, but then I had to restart my computer 5 times. Maybe trying to stay on top of it, bro. Like it right up in here somewhere. Where was it? He was talking to Buddy. Oh, y'all don't know. He said he wasn't driving no more.
Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Just got into Cleveland, y'all. This guy.
Time giveaway Shedeur 12 on a video. Don't do it in the chat because the chat disappear. I need you to come in prime time giveaway Shedeur. But y'all going crazy with that giveaway, bro. 12 on one of my videos, but you gotta like. You ain't getting in it. I can check my subscribers. I can't find it no more, bro. That's why I was doing it early, man. But Shedeur said he ain't driving no more. You know, he probably was just joking, but This,
I'm sure.
Look at that. They got whole segments
They'll
everywhere.
have a meeting with him and hear his side and, explain you got to take care of yourself and you got to make right decisions and let this be a learning experience for you so that nothing worse than this happens. So, and listen, it's not the end of the world. It's disappointing, I'm sure, to the Browns and to Coach Prime. I mean, 101 is excessive speed.
Yes.
But again, he'll learn from it, I'm sure.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson is still on the team with a fully guaranteed contract. With all them allegations. Y'all didn't even think about not paying him, first of all, then cutting him. So, yeah. Cut it rep down. This ain't got nothing to do with football, man. This ain't got nothing to do with football. That make no sense. How you gonna punish this man like he a child on a football field? That ain't got nothing to do. There's some personal in his personal life. That ain't got nothing to do with football, bro. Like, this ridiculous, bro. Tony saying that because you already know he want Dylan Gabriel to start. He on that Dylan Gabriel train anyway. He on that Dylan Gabriel train. Man, Mary Kate be lying. Mary Kate be lying. Look at LeBron. LeBron had it. They were back in 2008. It was 2008. 2008. James plead no contest to speeding charge. LeBron James plead no contest to driving 101. Everybody going 101 on his 23rd birthday in December and were ordered to pay $259 in fine and court costs. 2001. On the same interstate at 3 a.m. in the morning. What in the world? Was it the same cop? He was heading home after the team arrived in Cleveland from New Orleans, where they had lost to the Hornets hours earlier. Bruh, he was on the same interstate. Dude, 2008. Bruh, let me take these off. Yeah, this ain't even funny no more. It's everywhere, bro. It's everywhere.
Been dying for somebody to ask you this. They want to know, Tony, why every time.
We already watched it. Like everybody, like somebody just one of y'all said it, they looking for content on Shedeur because he the only thing they popping right now. Like ain't too much popping in the summer, especially with everything, you know, all the minicamp done. And there's a big gap. Ain't nobody baseball ain't hit stride yet. You know, they don't get talked about until they get closer to the playoffs. Like she's seen a go. Man, ain't nobody hitting that like button, bro. I'm getting tired of asking. Y'all already know the deal. As soon as you come in here, that's the first thing y'all do. They're ridiculous, bro.
Well, I see this battle being won by Joe Flacco. I think Joe Flacco will win the starting job, and the reason why is because it seems like head coach Kevin Stefanski, has a liking to Joe Flacco. I foresee the Cleveland Browns having 3 quarterbacks on their opening day roster. Joe Flacco as the starter, Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel. I think they potentially would try to trade Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett will be the odd man out. And oh, by the way, Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders have really done a really good job throughout the offseason regimen, so they have really earned leverage on the football field by showcasing what they can do. Well, I see this battle being...
The other guy said it. He was like, Kenny Pickett is the one that got to beat out Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur. And I've been saying that because he was the odd man out. Like, he already done been in the league. You already done showed what you can do. Like, Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur, they ain't showed nothing yet because they ain't played in the NFL. So you don't know what you got. Kenny Pickett, we got numbers, we got film on you already in the league, and you were the starter. I don't want to hear them about, well, he didn't get a fair shot. How he didn't get a fair shot? He would have started in the Steelers. It ain't like he was on a bad team. Like, the Steelers... culture is known for winning. Like, that would get me.
I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Now, is everyone okay? Okay, everyone's okay. And I don't know the right way to describe this type of social infraction. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I ain't also say Joe doing the worst because they ain't giving him no rep. You done said that before, Yolanda. Should do a stimulus package. Legendary up there. Appreciate it, K. Hine. All y'all got the K's. I know a lot of people don't hit them like button.
Yeah.
Quarterback of the Browns.
Yeah.
High profile rookie, right? As high profile as maybe we've seen in some years. With what's the Spider-Man with great responsibility
becomes with great responsibility becomes great. Why am I forgetting?
I don't know.
With great power
comes
great
responsibility. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you,
my man. All of that. So, as the father of a son in his 20s.
Do you want me to ask you the question that I asked you on the phone call?
Go ahead.
All right, so I think this is the best way to kind of approach it. And this is just...
From our standpoint.
Yeah, just from you and I or anybody else. You know, anybody's listening that has a kid. What would you say to your kid if your kid came home with a ticket with 101 mile an hour?
I would say, DJ, we need to talk.
Over 21, though. That's the problem. So.
Yeah, look, slow down, son. You know, what are you thinking? Nothing good can happen at 101 miles an hour with your girlfriend behind you at 90 plus in her car. You know, what are you doing, man? Slow down. You got an unbelievable opportunity in front of you. Don't blow it. Everybody's watching your behavior on and off the field. Do the right thing. I know you felt like you were in control. All it takes is a blown out tire or somebody to swerve into your lane, and we've got a huge problem. Just slow down. It's not that hard. And I get it, and I know everybody speeds, and listen, I've been...
Look, we ain't saying... Exactly, man. Cleveland Browns ain't been relevant in a long time. But we making such a big deal about this, but I understand what he's saying. Like, it could have been worse, but I don't think like that. I don't think about shoulda, coulda, wouldas. My mama told me don't think like that. Don't think in shoulda, coulda, woulda. I shoulda, coulda, I should did this, I coulda did that, this woulda did this. No, it didn't happen. So I'm not thinking about it. Let's learn from it and move on. We ain't got to keep talking about this. No shoulda, coulda, woulda. Well, he should have. It could have. No, it didn't. Let's move on. Okay, you keep living in the past, get where you're going to be at. In the past while I'm moving forward in the future. And then get what happened after that. You get left behind. You go get left behind. So, yeah. Can we please be done with this, man? You know what? My nigga lives, I might talk about something else on purpose. I might have to talk about where my pole at. I just had it. I appreciate y'all for the one that voted. I got 774 votes. Wow. Yeah, he was speeding too. All right, look like I'm gonna talk about Michael Vick and Coach Prime and the Buffs. Them would be my next 2 lives. I ain't doing Shedeur no more. Cause this getting ridiculous. It's just, let's throw a dart. I hadn't made the picture, matter of fact. Let's get on, bring it up. I had the picture, matter of fact. Y'all seeing my little treasure trove right here. Don't steal my prompts. That's why I made the picture there, right here. Look at this. I got they coming. They coming on my video. Look at this. Y'all getting a sneak peek. Look at that. Look at that. Here it is right here. There it is right there, man. It's like when you put the Shedeur name up there and just let go throw a dart. Let go throw a dart and let's see what it lands on. That what we're gonna talk about. Put Shedeur name up there and let go throw a dart. QB4, cut, cocky, prime, pressure, height, legacy, trade them, QB1, sack, arrogant and cocky, black quarterback, cut him, swagger. Let's just throw something. You are not drunk. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, K. I don't know why it won't let me do it. It won't let me like it. I'm on the computer though, that's probably why. But nah, man, they're getting ridiculous. I know they fire right. Appreciate you. In my brain. This is mine. I came up with this. I'm telling you, I generated all these. Look at that, all that. Look. All this. Boom. 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 I'm going through it fast though. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Then my God flick stuff right there. Don't worry about that. All that right there. That's the picture y'all looking at. Boom. Man, I don't be honest. I don't even know what to say no more. You ain't made nothing. Hey, look, I was trying to generate the right picture. Because I'm dropping my video on the interview tapes again. Yeah, we talking about them again. We talking about them again. Look, the NFL owners don't like Trump. They voted for him, but when Trump had that league that was competing with the NFL back in the day, they ain't like Trump. That's why they wouldn't let Trump buy a team, because of that. Come on now, them the same folk. Them the same folk that's the owners now, majority of them. They ain't giving up their team. Let me exit all up. They ain't giving up no team. What y'all want to generate? Cause they getting boring, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm getting bored talking about that, bro. Cause this is ridiculous. Did he go live on Twitch? That's what I'm like, I had more fun last night. I had more fun last night. Shallow ain't been live. He was live 4 days ago. He was on 4 hours. I always gonna pull up back to their interview. Cause they're ridiculous. That's why people got these condentations, these thoughts, and these determined thoughts in their head about the boy. And then he come out here and get us 2 speeding tickets. Now, they ain't even heard of them about the positive stuff. They done sit around and listen to all that negative stuff. And now, this is what they want to feed into. Because that's where it started. That's where it started. What's going on? That's where it started. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And it ain't even too much left. I mean, I'm getting tired of talking about it. Let's just see what's trending. They still got to do a prank call up here. And that trending today. Wow. Past 4 hours. Zach Edey, Cleveland Browns, Shedeur Cleveland Brown, Shedeur Sanders draft, Deshaun Watson. Jasmine Hammond, Shedeur Sanders speeding, Shedeur Sanders speeding ticket. They're trending, man. That's what people searching. You know what? You're right here. What's going on? Yeah, it's crazy. Appreciate it, Yolanda. They ain't gonna let them make it, bro. They're not gonna let them make it. They would really need to be talking about. How much insurance money would Cleveland Brown like it get for Deshaun Watson, and how does it work? I'm telling you. On the Cleveland Brown roster building contract, I would be looking at 1 position per week and giving deep. Looking at every contract Cleveland Brown have, their outs are in the deal, as well as when extension might be due for a particular player. This will show you why one player might be more expendable than another at the same position. You an idea, then you got to pay for it. Should have known you had to pay for it on now. Contract. Confirmed the Browns have an insurance policy. Confirmed the Browns have an insurance policy for the quarterback. The policy will reimburse the Browns a certain amount of Watson misses a significant portion of the 2025 season. The Browns could recover $58.176 million in 2026. If the insurance is based on the portion of the season Watson played, they'll presumably get all of the $12.69 million from the 2024 signing bonus, which was more than $40 million, less than half of his $1.2 million 2024 base salary. And if, as expected, he doesn't play in 2025, $44.2 million for 2025, Watson must miss the entire season for Browns to receive $44.2 million. The policy covers the gains missed by Watson, and the money will be prorated if he returns earlier. Watson believes he will play this season as he aggressively rehabilitates from his second Achilles surgery. Historically, athletes have taken a full year to rehab. It should have been a year from the surgery. However, a new technique supposedly cut the return time in half. That ought to tell you something right there. They're going to try to sit Deshaun Watson out the whole season. So if they can get $44 million, they're going to get more than that back. That's why it's 50-something million, $58 million, because they'll get some money back from 2024 signing bonus, his base salary in 2024, and $44 million for 2025. He not coming back, bro. I just broke it down why he not coming back. Yeah, he need to go home, bro. Get up out of there for a minute. Let all that mess calm down, just up there, you know what I'm saying? But this the reason why he's still an open quarterback competition. And they gonna make money. They gonna make money back. That man ain't playing. Oh, they play because it's twice 20 get it then. They get back a lot of cash. They recover a lot of cap, and they don't really need him. They got 4 quarterbacks. Bruh, they don't want that. He could eventually file a grievance. That's what I wanted to find out. Watson had been documenting his recovery on social media, sounding like a quarterback eager to return to the field as soon as possible. If he does, it could lead to a showdown with the Browns. They don't want that. He could eventually file a grievance. Deshaun would be arguing that he's healthy, and the Browns would be arguing he's not. If Deshaun Watson were to win, the Browns would either have to put him on the roster, trade him, or cut him. It's that simple. Yeah, he need a high drive. I said that last night. Man, ain't nobody aware, but I do not like Russell Westbrook, bro. And I did not want him playing with the Lakers, but yeah, I'm anyway. They can't. Who gonna get him? Who gonna take on that contract? Unless the contract become void in a certain amount of dollars, but who gonna take on that contract? With some clause in there to give up that $230 million fully guaranteed, somebody got to pay that, man. But he probably gonna file a grievance. He gonna say he healthy. That's why he documenting everything on social media. So hey, look, I was here. I'm healthy. Go back and look. Yeah, they lied dead tonight. Started with my computer, man. I already knew it. Throw me off, man. Mike Vick stuff. What in the world they got going on? It was already risky when they did it. That's why I was like, what they doing? How much he getting paid? 400,000. Perform a monitor and win the championship. Paid money with the potential for merit bonus as well. Performance bonus contingent upon wins or awards and big game. The biggest bonus of 100,000 contingent upon an FCS national championship win. Wow. What spray? In the bathroom in the closet. On the floor. In that bathroom. I'm looking at my Vic stuff, bro. What y'all want to talk about? They're probably the worst live I ever done had right now. He's not. That's why he documented. That's why he trying to document that he getting healthy so he can still get that money. Who you talking about, Deshaun or Mike Shedeur? Oh, they play Virginia State. I played them. Rutgers. I'm gonna have to get back ESPN. Me. Well, they make it to the Celebration Bowl. I'm definitely going. If they make it to the Celebration Bowl, but I'm definitely going. Fans, I don't know what I want right now. They ain't got no shot. Photo galleries. Barton Showcase. Me. Ain't no more women gonna come out. You done paid them all already. They need to trade Pickett to the Saints. Miami ain't gonna take Watson. Why would they do that? That man done for. Ain't nobody gonna want to pay that contract. They gonna wait. They gonna wait. Then he might get signed as a backup. He ain't gonna be no starter no more. Ooh, that where you getting it from? Tell where you getting it from. Y'all already know what I'm about to do. Ah. Y'all already know what I'm about to do. That white go hard too, boy. What one y'all think? That white one, green. Green my favorite color. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about it. Nah, Deshaun done. What y'all think? Do? The white one. And I ain't get clean, boy. With that green number. It is clean. They're black. That white go hard. Uh-huh. That white do go hard, boy. That do go hard, boy. Yee. Yee. You did that thing. Ah. Hey. Y'all already know I gotta get the cap too. Wow. You like that black and gold. That white do go hard though. I was wondering where they were getting them from. Green my favorite color though. Oh no, that white do go hard, boy. That white do go hard. I already know they play against each other. We're wearing the white. Nah, well, that snapback, I don't wear them fitted no more. Straight snapback. Everything now. Everything now. Everything now. Everything now. Everything now. But they should have that game on TV. I ain't even see when they play. October 30th. 7 p.m. I wonder if they're going to keep that time the same. I ain't never got no little section. Thursday night showdown at Lincoln Financial Field. It'll be on a Thursday. Yeah, I know. I like no snapback. I like no snapback. But that he got on, Deshaun got on. That go hard. Whoo! Oh my goodness, boy. He got a lot of work to do. 1-11. Shit, they won that game by 2 points. Yeah, I'm gonna beat Campbell. Tell you, Norfolk State, they well, it's like a whole lot cleaner. It look like everybody else's though. 4-8. Dang, they played in Atlanta, Georgia last year. Lost by 1 point. The FAMU. Yeah, Richmond. That's Richmond. FCS school. I played against Virginia Military, Virginia State, Virginia Military. Should have beat them. They beat it though. Why they put Howard on their homecoming? Oh, that's why, cause they beat them. Wow. They beat Howard. Vic got a little bit more to work with to build off of. Well, who y'all got winning the championship, bro? Who y'all got winning in an NBA championship? We all off of that topic. We all off of that topic. I don't even want to talk about that man though, bro. I don't know what they got on him. I think they got him on here though. Pacers, OKC, SGA, Pacers. Man, I kind of want the Pacers to win. Cause I do like Halliburton. Ever since I seen that picture when he with them, when he with them 4 white women, boy, I don't know why it just made me like him. Like he a player, you know what I'm talking about? Like you just living the dream, boy. Yeah. What you talking about? What scrubber? I don't know what you talking about. Oh, we're underneath the sink in here. Yeah. Yeah, he the truth. But that last game, well, he ain't scored that when they lost. And they went down, 3-2 then. Like, wow, you can't be doing that. I don't think he gonna win final MVP. If he do, he gonna have to drop by 50. When they play Sunday, he gonna have to drop by 50. It's supposed to be on it though. Well, wherever you had it. There you go. I was looking for him over here talking. Right. And they got Hunter jerseys up there. On the left side. I was looking for a hat, boy. You know, I like the hat. That ain't the same one Deshaun had on. That's the one I need, the one he had on. Can't get there on Fanatics. I ain't got nothing good. Got nothing good, but I don't even know what to talk about no more.
Whoa. Playing from Savagev.
You guys good?
I'm good. Running.
So, Coach, you know, all the fanfare is now behind you, and it's time to get back out here and do some actual football. Was it nice for you to be back out here doing actual football?
Yeah, it was nice to be back out here doing football. It was nice to have some good weather today. All our OTAs and you know, our spring practice before then it was really, really cold. So you know, it was good to get out here with some good weather. The players they had a lot of energy and enthused. And they was just ready to get out here and compete. And so, you know, they did a real good job of that. And we just got to keep getting better each and every day. That's the message.
Were there nerves for you coming out here?
No nerves. Look, I'm not the one with the ball in my hands. You know, I got to get out here and coach the guys up and make sure they're comfortable with what we're trying to do. But, you know, it's more excitement than anything. You know, not nervousness.
I ain't not getting no Deshaun Watson gifts. You ain't gonna have me out here looking for masseuses.
Really sleep last night knowing that, you know, stepping into a different arena, but stepping into
I ain't got too much in that on here. It was one on my did subscribe to. That did have a little spring game. That's why they're right here.
Quarterback, Colorado.
Listen to the reaction.
Oh, this Gatorade, shut up Gatorade. Oh, this Gatorade, shut up Gatorade.
Cleveland Browns select Shedeur Sanders, quarterback, Colorado.
Listen to the reaction.
Let's go. Oh, okay. How I feel like I played. I know every day there's room for improvement in a lot of different areas in my game. So I never feel.
That's what we got in here.
You got hungry. And it's a lot of aspects in football that you can get better at. It's weight room. It's knowing the plays. It's physically, it's throwing different. You can always get precise on more things. So I feel like I put in my day's work, but I know I'm far from where I want to be.
What have you found the
when you first walked in the door, right?
What did you think your first day on the field yesterday?
I think it's a lot of stuff in personally I can work on, but overall as a team, I think we came out great energy. The speed and everybody was working hard, working very fast, and being very efficient.
So Shedeur, Tom Brady talked about sending you a message after the draft. So what did you take away from that? His advice to you.
That was it. My story is gonna be similar. I was a late round draft pick, but we're here now, so none of that stuff matters. That just mattered on the day, and I'm just excited to be here and ready to work.
I know it's early, but have you been able to gravitate towards someone, attach yourself to someone in this building in your time here already?
Yeah, I say it's only really rookies in the building right now, and all of them real cool, and they got great personalities. So I'm glad to have that team bonding, that team chemistry back, being, on your own with Pro Day and with the combine and everything is more individual for that. So being around that team environment, I'll say, is the best right now.
Shedeur, not many rookies or draft picks have the opportunity to have the President of the United States going to bat for you in the middle of the draft. So what was that like for you?
Oh, no, I was truly thankful. I was truly thankful for it. Including him, there was a lot of fans, a lot of people in barber shops, a lot of hairstylists. There was a lot of just fans, of me and of my craft and of my family that was there to support. So I was just thankful that I have that foundation overall, just as people, and we all could come together as one.
Shedeur, you have incredible popularity. You're just starting your career, and immensely popular. Why do you think that is?
Why do you think?
You like them.
Well, yeah, I guess that's what it is. I just be myself every day. I can't control what's external. I can only control what's internal.
But with that, Shedeur, how do you block all that stuff out and be a football player?
By doing what my dad raised me to do since I was like 5 years old. I seen it. I seen what he was able to do, and I have a lot of great resources and mentors, to keep me on the right track. And especially coming in this building, we have great coaches in the building, able to, keep me focused, keep me in a straight and narrow line.
What's the balance between knowing you're competing and wanting to be the starter here for a long time, but also being right here, just getting started?
Well, of course, it's day by day. I just find something I want to perfect and just perfect it to the best of my abilities, and that's all I really focus on, and just being there, just being a leader, being a great teammate, doing what I need to do whenever it is. So I'm just thankful for an opportunity. Things could have been a lot worse, but I'm here smiling in front of you all at this facility right now.
Shedeur, what's your interactions been like with Dylan since you guys have gotten in the building together?
Cool, normal. Yeah, it's been normal. He's a real cool guy overall. Yeah, you could tell he always have a great mood. He's always in a good mood. I only been around 2 days though, but he always have a great mood. But overall, I could tell, he's a pretty good person.
Shedeur, how do you come in here, just from a mental standpoint, your approach? 5th round pick, they did draft Dylan 2 rounds in front of you, and you come into basically a 4-man quarterback competition for potentially a starting job in your rookie year.
I just feel like in life and everything, it's just me versus me. I can't control any other decision besides that, so I just try to be my best self.
Into the National Football League?
I'll say, of course, establish myself first in the locker room, first around the building, have everybody understand me, and just create, great dialogue between everybody, and just be a good teammate, honestly.
When you say you want everybody to understand you, what is it that you want our listeners, because they're not going to get to be around you in the locker room, what is it that you want people to understand about you?
Well, I'm saying understand me. What I'm speaking on is understand I work hard, and I love the game of football. That's all you really need to know. And I ain't disrespectful. I don't have off the field problems. So those main 3 things is that equals success.
All right, when I watch your tape, I would say the 3 things that stand out to you about as a quarterback: accuracy, most accurate passer in the history of college football, decision making, and then toughness. You took a beating in Colorado. You got up every single time. That's what Kevin Stefanski said. Those are the three things he looks for in a quarterback. So do you feel like this is a good match here for you in Cleveland?
Yeah, of course. That's why it worked out. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm a Brown. I feel like God won't put me in a situation I'm not ready for, and that's not ready for me. So that's why I'm thankful for the city embracing me how they have been, being able to go and see the kids just working out. They running with me, clapping for me when I get done working out and stuff. And it's real cool. It's real exciting. And the city really embraced me a lot. And I'm just excited to be here.
How'd you come up with that idea? Because you get drafted and then you're actually, you can come right in right away. Otherwise, you're not really allowed to be here until minicamp. You said, you know what, I'm coming to Cleveland. It's going to be my new home. You've been around in the community. You talk about reference some of the videos where the kids getting excited to see you come work out with you. What was the brainchild behind that, and what was that experience like?
I mean, I was ready to get to work in my new city. Before Pro Day, I've been working at home, thanks to Pops, he built everything we needed to be successful. So I was ready to get acclimated to my new city. So I came out here, met everybody, got the resource I needed to be great. And going to the schools, I've been doing that since during the season last year, since even before that. So that was just something, I generally do, and what I find fun. It's a lot of negativity. It's a lot of talk going on in the world. So then that's where I find my peace, my happiness, my joy is be able to have positive influence on the youth.
It's a beautiful thing because, as you said, it is a little bit of a crazy world, so they need that positive influence. And it's nice to see you kind of come in here already assimilate into Cleveland. You know this city loves football. I think you probably have felt that since you've been drafted. That is what this city is about, the Cleveland Browns. What's kind of that reception been like for you?
Hey, this ain't what I thought it was, but we already seen all these clips. Man, A Hood coming out with a song. Let me go ahead and get off of this. I ain't about to do none of that no more. Man, I appreciate y'all for coming, man. I know they live when they was entertaining as it was last night, man. My computer threw me off. And all this foolery with Shedeur. Oh, my goodness. We probably going to take a look at Shiloh live stream one of these days. If he don't go live again soon, hopefully he do. Or one of them. One of them do, so we can get some more content that's actually worth talking about.
Refresh, chat, refresh.
So, yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming, man. I'm out that thing. I know it. But it is what it is. Y'all know I be coming out with these bangers. Just not today, though.
He went to in college, but now, so don't call me 2 no more. Call me 12. Get up, do clearly 2 in the past, new number, new lane. Got the dog pound behind me, go in my chain. Number 12 like Brady, but I'm still me. Pressure built different when you born to lead. Pocket calm like snow in December. Now I'm in the land, make the city remember. Ain't no clone, this a brand new script. Came from the 2, now I'm flipping the script. Yeah, call me 2, call me 12. Gold jersey, new era. Welcome to the land. Number change, but the mission don't fade. AP watch and the ice still sway. From Boulder to Browns, levels to this, all digits, same door. I'm built for the man. 12 in the field, yes sir. QB 1-5. Let's get 2 was the spark. 12 is the storm. I'm past the comparisons, now I perform. No more debates, no more doubt. They gon' feel me when I air it out. Same soul, New Jersey stitch. Legacy, earn, never switch. Ain't just a number, it's a chapter flip. Now the league gotta deal with this. Yeah. Call me 2. the mission don't fade. AP watching the ice still sway. From Buddha to Browns, levels to this. Home diction, same dog, I'm built for the man. Cove in the field, yes sir. QB 1-5. 12 ain't just a number, it's a statement. It's not about where I was, it's about where I'm going.